right, so let's kick it off with this mirror. So why do we put a fucking cat on a fucking goat here? Why? Anyone wonder why? Hey, close. So cats are goats, but that's okay. Next, one more try. That's true too, but next try. Come on, one more try. What's that? Not bad. Try again. Come on. All right, let's go. Basically, we want to make JUP the GOAT token. Wow! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. Fun fact, anyone that puts these two things on their bios and stuff get a special prize. All right? Yeah, we'll pick someone. Cool, all right. That's a fun fact, do it now. All right, so, but how? So what does that mean? What does that fucking mean? Okay, so first off, right, so let me start by sharing how we see JUP, right? I think we actually have a very high esteem of the JUP, right? We actually think that JUP is like, it's a highly valuable and strategic resource, right? That we use to really expand the decentralized meta and to really bring people together, right? So it's almost like we almost think of it as a community currency for JUPers, right? I mean, come on, guys, think about it, right? If we didn't kick off the entire process about 1 year ago with JUP, would we all be here? No, right? Would there be a DAO? Probably not, right? Would we be doing everything we're doing now? Probably not, right? So in some sense, in a very, very real sense, right? I think that JUP is like the connecting point, right? The community currency and the key resource, right? And so how we use it is actually extremely important, right? Yeah, I think, and one thing that actually we actually do a lot internally, right? That it's crazy, right? But here's the thing. You know how a lot of teams just treat the stables like gold and their own currency as shit, right? We do the opposite, by the way, right? We are very, very careful how we use JUP, right? And then we are kind of like, okay, so wherever possible, we try to actually do, that's why all our lucky draws, all our team expenses, and that's why, and that's why for a DAO, we funded a DAO $10 million USDC, right? Because we don't want the DAO, we never want a DAO to be like, okay, we need to sell JUP in order to run. Make sense? Get it, right? It's actually really important. Let me say again. We funded a DAO $10 million USDC, right, last year, about 1 year ago. Because we want to make sure that DAO members who are working on it, right, never have to sell JUP for all personal expenses. Make sense? Right? And all the JUP that they receive is for alignment purposes. Make sense? It's actually very important because very, very often, right, when you create a new currency, right, you run into this like, almost like a contradiction, right? Whereby you have to keep on selling unit expenses, right? So you keep on selling your currency, right? But in doing so, you devalue your currency, right? And there's always this uneasy feeling. Should I be selling a currency but I need capital? Blah, 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 right? So I feel like at Jupiter, we go through extreme efforts to not do that, right? Actually, that's also the reason why I think we really make sure that we build our treasury and revenues, right? Besides JUP, make sense? So we never have to kind of like do that. So that's actually very important for us, and you'll hear from that soon. All right. So where do we think JUP is currently now, right? We think that JUP currently is, in the GOAT, okay, the quest for the GOAT, right? Where are we right now? We are G, O, and T. Okay, missing one letter. Fuck, but it's fine, we'll get there, right? So I actually honestly, I may brag about okay, right? I think JUP is the best governance token. Am I right? Let's go! Right? So I mean, come on, best community, largest DAO, governance in a matter. Who voted in the Jupiter vote? There you go. Wait, let me think. Hold on. I'm so proud of this. Let's try again. Right, guys, who voted? Hey guys, who voted in the Jupiter vote? Whoa, let's go! Let's go! All right, who voted no in the first vote? Who voted no? Who voted no in the first vote? Yeah, and you fuckers made me trouble, all right? Dude, I got fathered so fucking hard, all right? But it's fine. But who voted yes in the second vote? Let's go! And it turned out pretty well, right? It turned out pretty good, right? Am I right? Pretty good, right? Am I right? Okay, anyway, so there you go. That's DAO. Am I right? Okay, and obviously, I think, we are in a never-ending quest, right? To constantly expand the scope and the role of the community, right? And secondly, I'm telling you, man, we are the most organic token, okay? What you see is what you get, all right? There's no KOLs, like no pitch shilling. We never pay anyone to be like, hey, do the best token, but none of the bullshit, all right? Cool? only guy we pay to shield JUP is cash. All right. And just started. And also like no MM shenanigans. When we launched, we allocated a very small part, 0.5%, to MM's market make on Saxes, but that's it. We didn't even talk anymore, right? Yeah, that's all. None. Zero. The best. Most organic. Like USDA approved, you know? All right. With the second T, we're also the most transparent token, right? So we did the world's first transparency audit. Every single JUP from Genesis traceable since day one. And honestly though, I don't know why I should be proud of this, but I am proud of this. I mean, it sounds like it should be a norm, right? Right. It sounds like every project should be doing this, right? But I don't know, we did it anyway, right? So there's going to be a second transparency audit later on, where we're going to move all the tokens that, where we're going to make every single JUP that we release in Genesis very clearly marked out, and so everyone can see where the JUP goes and everything. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So, in our quest for the most goated token, right, missing one letter, A, right? But to be clear though, I think we, but if we go there, right, I think we at Jupiter as a project, right, is actually very aligned, right? First of all, I think ecosystem alignment, right? First of all, ecosystem alignment. I think we are super focused on adding ecosystem value. I think that's the reason why I think we have kept our swaps free, right, for many years, right, to users and to partners and everything, and including and it's only until and our partners have made like a few $100 million in fees from using our swaps stuff, and then we really got very proud of that, right? And then it's only until recently they're like, okay, cool, we got it. We can do optimized lending, we can do RTSE, we can do Jupiter Shield, we can do all these things. Then we felt like, okay, we can charge a small fee, right? So our point is simple, right? We are always focused on like, kind of adding the overwhelming value, right, to users and partners and ecosystem value, right? And in some sense, I'm telling you, right, that's the reason why we're here, right? Right? Because I think if I feel like it's impossible to gather good energy, right, around you if your main goal is abstraction, right? So I think we have always been, like focused on that. And second alignment that we have is community alignment, right? Okay, I say this very proudly, right? I actually believe this. I think that no one invests as much in community as we do. Am I right? I actually think so. I mean, like, honestly, quick story, right? Early on, after JUP launched, oh man, so stressful, man. Then it's like, I had to drag myself out of bed, right? Like every single day, right? To engage, right? To be on Discord, to be on Twitter, to go on Spaces, and then and after we formalized that with the ecosystem call, right? Planetary call, right? Every week, right? I think that's probably how most of you kind of know Jupiter as well, right? Through a planetary call, right? And again, we invest like crazy amount of time, right, in the planetary call to make sure that. And guess what? It's funny thing. We actually think of the planetary call. Here's fun story for you guys. You know how most projects, they have meetings with VCs and board directors and their whale meetings and everything, right? Am I right? Also they or team meetings and all. We actually, honestly speaking, it's how we do everything. It's how we do team alignment, how we talk to investors, how we talk to everyone. We don't do anything else, right? The planetary call is our only regular, right, outreach. That's it. Right, so it makes life a lot easier, right? Why? Because most projects think about many things, man. VC lah, this, that lah, blah, blah, blah lah, sex, this thing, MM, nah, fuck that shit, right? I'm saying? Because our communities are MM, right? Our communities are investors, right? Our community is our team, right? Our team is our community. And by the way, the team watches the planetary call too, right? Who's the team? Where's the team? Hey, the team members? All right. Yeah. Hey, you watch it? Watch it, right? It's funny because like the team actually have a big TV, right? They watch it together. It's pretty fun, by the way, right? So it's a fun story. And team alignment, oh my God, not me, okay? The Jupiter team is amazing, right? When I first proposed, you guys know the burning cat thing, 3 billion tokens, right? So to make the burn meaningful, right? The team has to burn too, right? Make sense? Has the cat allocation too, right? So I told them, hey. So honestly, I was thinking it's gonna be so about 7 months ago, around there, I was talking to him about, hey, you know what? The community is worried. Our FTV is too high. Blah blah blah. We need to, we need to adjust it somehow. Cut emissions. And I was honestly, guys, I was expecting it to be a difficult conversation. I mean, I'm asking to give up 600 million token total, right? They're like, okay, let's do it. No problem, right? It's actually a very, 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 very easy competition, right? And also we have first key coming up that's coming this month, right? That might cause a surprise shock. But I said, hey, can you just lock it? They're like, yeah, we'll do it. They said, how long? They're 1 year or more. They said, okay. So, you know, and also I think they said they also agreed to keep most of the best things, right? So I feel like, and by the way, guys, guess what our turnover is for the first 3 years? 0. No one that joined the team for more than 2 or 3 months, which is the trial period, has left. It's an amazing fact, right? It's amazing. So people ask me, hey, Meow, what metric are you most proud of? Are you most proud of like are you most proud of the growth, the token price? I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. It's this number, man. Why? No, seriously, why? Think about it, right? It's because of this number, right? That's why we got everything, right? We got to here where we are. I mean, we're still very early, to be honest, right? We're still extremely early, right? Very, very early, right? Like fucking fetus, yeah? But then but we got here today, right? The conception of the fetus, right, is a team. Done. So do me a favor and give big cheers to them. Yay! Seriously, man, I'm telling you, the best. I am a bad cat, but they're a good cat. Done. Let's go. Right? And Market Lemon, right? Now we did a 3 million JUP burn later on. It's gonna be spectacular. Fucking 5 meter cat, right? It's gonna be awesome. Laser eyes, you know. Man, we really invest in that shit. It's gonna be great. Right? I mean, you gotta do it's a fun story again, right? It's a fun story again. So the vote for the 3 billion JUP burn got passed about, I think, about 5 months ago. And people asking me, when burn? And they're kind of impatient, right? I'm like, shotomate. Wait, right? It's okay. If you're gonna burn 3 billion JUP, let's do it well. And here we are. So we're gonna burn. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna light the cat on fire, and it's a meta cat. Don't worry, it's gonna be great. All right, but I'm gonna do it. But the reason why I did in the first place, right, is actually because we were reading the forums, talking community and stuff, and then one of the major complaints about JUP was that it was too high, right? So we actually went back and looked, hey, do we need all these tokens, right? Make sense? And okay, we definitely need a buffer tokens. Why? Because again, guys, remember, right? We want to really connect the entire world, right? Make sense? Cool? That's our goal. Connect the entire world, right? And it's not gonna be easy, right? We need a lot of incentives, we need a lot of capital, need a lot of funds, need a lot of firepower, right? So the goal is simple. We need JUP to be that firepower. Make sense? Cool? Same thing. But as long as not that firepower is useless, right? It's not valuable, right? And people don't think about it. People don't trust it, right? Make sense? So that burn, it's how we do it, right? We'll burn as much we can to install confidence, right? Make sense? But not so much that it interferes with our plans, long-term plans. See what I'm saying? It's actually very important. Cool? Sounds good? All right, that's the burn. Market Lemon. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Minimum supply shock, maximum lemon. Pretty good, right? Let's go. All right, so that is past. That's in the past. All right? And let me get some liquidity first. Guys, liquidity, man. That's everything. Liquidity, community. Guess the last one. I can't say it. I'll get cancelled. T, right? He knows it. All right, let's go. So now, today, right, let's put the A in GOAT. Okay, we got G, we got O, we got T, missing a fucking A, right? Let's do it. So let's make JUP the most aligned token in the world. It's actually this. Does it make sense now? This makes sense now? Okay, this makes sense now? Get it? Make sense now? Cool, awesome. Is it fun? It's pretty good, right? Pretty good, right? Okay, cool, awesome. Just want to make sure, right? Okay. Insecure, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. And remember, okay, before I go on, remember, whatever goes wrong, whose fault is it? Inu. Okay? Sorry? Eno. Okay, whatever. All right, let's go. Guys, try getting a scapegoat next time. It feels so good, all right? Okay, so to make JUP the most announced token in the world, we are announcing 50 JUP buyback! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! We're doing it! We're doing it! We're doing it! We're doing it! So, why now? Why now? So, why now? 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 Guys, serious question. Why now? Let me, please, I need to pee. Let me talk. All right, okay, so, all right, so why now? Okay, it's a critical question, why now, right? Now, for a few reasons. Number one, I think, remember how I said earlier that the number one thing to make sure is that we don't fall into the trap of having to sell JUP? Remember, to pay expenses? Remember that? Remember that, right? That's actually really important because I believe that once you fall into that thing, it's not such a big deal, most people do it, but I don't want to get there, right? See what I'm saying? Right? I don't ever want to go into a picture of like, okay, I have to sell JUP, right? To fund stuff, right? I don't want to do that. You see what I'm saying? I actually really, and that's actually why we spend like one whole year, right? Building our treasury, like really investing in like streamlining operations and all that good stuff, right? See what I'm saying? Right? And we feel like, okay, financially in a good place as a team, as a project, right? Such that we can do this, right? The second reason is actually very critical, okay? And I want everyone to hear this very, very clearly, okay? It's because that I strongly believe, right, that the value of a token, right, is not anchored in buybacks. It's not, right? Despite what you think of, despite what CT might tell you, despite what I can tell you, no, it's not true, right? The value of a token is anchored in community. Okay? Community believe in the token, community believe in the symbol, and the ability for a symbol, right, to act as a unifying factor. That is what the value is derived from, right? And meme coin shows us that very, very clearly. Okay, and remember, every coin is a meme coin. Done. That's it. So basically, I think the main thing is this. I think so. That's the second reason. I think over the last year, I think we have invested tremendous amount of time, right, in the community and in the ability to in the community and in the community belief, community symbolism, community rituals, right? Then now I feel that, okay, cool, all right, I think we anchored the value of the community sufficiently, right? As the best, remember, right? But remember, before this, guys, before all this, all right, Jupiter is the best governance, most organic, and most transparent token already, okay? Make sense? And that's very important. But I didn't feel comfortable in that before this, right? But now I do, because I'm doing this. Cool? All right, and thirdly, I think we do actually, and the third reason is I think we do actually have a good, like, we finally got to a point where I felt like we could add enough value, right, to start charging for swaps. See what I'm saying? Which is a big deal for us too. See what I'm saying? Right? Make sense? Cool. So, and we can diversify furthermore in the future. All right, so how does it work? Right, so 50% of protocol fees, so you buy JUP, held in the long-term little box. Cool? Sounds good? And then the other 50% will be used as per now, okay? As per now, right? To invest in growth, future strategy, and full operational stability. Okay? Remember, I don't want to ever fucking sell JUP for operational reasons, okay? If we sell JUP, it will be to establish the long-term partnerships, okay? To get people who are really aligned with us. Why? Guys, remember, guys, hear me. Very important, okay? Why? Because JUP is not for expenses, right? JUP is for alignment. Cool? Make sense? JUP is not for expenses. JUP is for alignment, right? That's why this is important. See what I'm saying? Right? Very important, okay? That's why. Because, yeah, that's it. And that's it. Inu, okay? All right. 50-50, let's go! Who remembers this? Who remembers this big cat? Who remembers this? Who remembers this? Okay, some. Okay, but this, we remember this, man. This critical, man. Like, if you know what we do, right? Everything we do is 50-50. I have a lot of 50-50 things. I feel like 50-50 represents equal ownership, equal understanding, equal responsibility, right? I just love this shit. It's not easy, but I love it. All right, next. Okay, let's fucking go. We are there, finally. Guys, I'm so happy because finally it stops. People stop asking. Fuck, finally, I'm done. Seriously, man. Okay, but guys, okay, on a very serious note, let's have a fees for a while, right? Now, we could obviously do a lot of things to increase the fees, right? See what I'm saying? Right? We could easily, like, 1% it, right? Or something, right? But obviously, we could have started charging for fees long time ago, right? But I feel like it's important to understand that we have to really understand the purpose of fees is not to extract or to take as much as possible. We don't do that shit, okay? We just don't, right? We see fees as a way to align, right? Align the needs of the users, right? The team, and the token holders, right? Make sense? Therefore, we'll never, I'll say right now to all the buyback maxis, right? We'll never, right, seek to maximize fees for the sake of it. Never. So stop bugging me about rising fees. Stop bugging me with like endless proposal increase fees. All right, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm just not gonna do it. All right, because fees to me, right, it's not to us, the whole team. It's not it's not a way to extract. It's not right. It's a way to, number one, make sure that we add value to the users. See what I'm saying? Does it make sense? Right? Like the fact that I'm charging fees makes it so I have to add value to the user. Right? It makes sense. The team gets stability and the token gets value. See what I'm saying? Make sense? Cool? All right. So don't bug me about profit maximizing. That's not what we do here. Okay? We're about alignment maximizing. That's what we do here. At Jupiter, we don't do profit maximizing. Okay? We do alignment maximizing. That's what we're all here. All right. Next topic. Talent. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, one thing, surprise fact, you can't do anything with talent, right? Jupiter itself was built from the very beginning and started with talent, right? With people who really understood the details of UX. Cash, do you mind? So, sorry, yapping too much. Sorry. So, Jupiter from the very beginning, right, was built on talent, okay? Talent that really built, like, understood every single part of the UX, right? Talent that really understood and cared for the user in every single sense of the way. Talent that understood, like, how to use the Solana stack, SVM stack, right? I'm saying way more than anybody else. Okay? Does it make sense? Cool. And then, you know what? And yesterday we announced JUPNet, right? Make sense? And by the way, JUPNet is a crazy project, by the way, right? We're taking the SVM core and really like changing like the core, the internal, the UX, the DX, right? And then building around for me and stuff, all kinds of like systems, right? And then we need to make it as simple and secure as possible, right? So I'm saying we're going to have to create like new cryptographic standards, new interchain standards, and everything, right? And all that obviously needs, well, talent, right? Make sense? Cool? Yep. And so yeah, I think over the last couple of days, I think it's clear that, oh, by the way, not just that, by the way, not just 10K talent, by the way, right? I mean, we also in our team now, we also have a bunch of people, right, who are really community leaders, right? And like process leaders and communication leaders, right? Make sense? And it's actually very, very important, right? It's actually very, very important, right? That all the acquisitions, all these talent get aligned, community, right? So, and another question I asked is that, okay, so you have acquired, like you have acquired a majority stake in one shot, you have acquired CoinHall, you have Solana FM, and there are two, and Solana FM, right? And there are two more that are, actually there's also one more very exciting one. I'll talk to you guys next time, okay? Sounds good? Not in this conference, but I'll tell you later on. So, I want to explain where it comes from, okay? Is that okay? Right? People ask me how to pay for this shit, right? I'll tell you guys, okay? Now, for acquisitions, right, investors and immediate payments, right, are paid by our treasury, okay, with zero impact to the community, okay, make sense? So we have not sold a single JUP from anywhere. Check our wallets. No, seriously, full transparency, check our wallets, all right? That we have not sold a single JUP for the acquisitions. But, now, what's in talent, right? So, but the talent that comes in through the acquisitions, right? And a talent that you see appearing on stage every single day, right? And by the way, for me, I do what I do, okay? I actually make like the JRC, the Jupiter Research Center. You guys know that? Yesterday I announced that. Right, make sense? And also like, a few people that you might recognize their faces, right? We all need JUP. They all need JUP as a key alignment factor. Make sense? Cool? Because it's needed. It's different from operational. It's different from the salary, okay? It's about that we need to actually give the best talent in the world a long-term stake in JUP. Make sense? For it to best. So, what option one? Right. What can we do? We can release it from the team strategy reserve, right? So the way it works is that our team, right, have a strategy reserve, right? And the team has full liberty to tap on that, right? As long as I make it clear that we're going to use it months in advance. Make sense? Okay, it's all written in our Genesis paper, okay? Take a look at that, okay? But let me say again, it's a very important concept, okay? The team has a reserve, right, that we can use as long as we clearly articulate the use of it, okay, months in advance. Cool? It's actually very important, okay? Why? Because that means that the team has the ability to execute on things, right? But it also means the team has to actually be extremely, right, transparent and clear, right, about how the money is used. Make sense? Okay, cool, all right, now, option one, okay? Option two, I have a 555 proposal. Okay. Okay, guys, this is scary for me. Okay, so I need some encouragement. Just chill. Thank you. All right. So anyway, I thought hard about it. Okay, so option one is basically okay. So basically, I forecast the need. I forecast the JUP needs, right? For not just acquisitions, but also all the talent we're gathering, right? To be about 200 million JUP, 20 million JUP, right? So this is what I propose. Instead of using it from the reserve, right, I'll fund this talent needs using my allocation, right? Basically, it's quite simple. It works out, by the way. The math works out pretty well, right? It's cat math, right? I have my personal allocation for JUP, including the cliff, and next 2 years, it's about 280 million JUP. Cool? Make sense? Right. So I propose that I don't take any of it. 0, okay? And I'll get it from the reserve in 2030 via sum. Cool? Make sense? So essentially, I propose that I front, right? I'm saying all this talent with my own JUP. Cool? And I'll get it at 2030. Sounds good? But nothing is, it's great, right? It's amazing, right? But there's a catch. Always a catch. All right? Always a catch. What's the catch? All right, but 5 years before that, sorry. 5 years because I think that's actually how much time I think we need, right? Basically, I think in 5 years' time, I think we would have executed on a lot of the things already. Does that make sense? I think that the JUP will be far along. I think our platform, our quest to build the best DeFi platform is far along. I think the JUP.com is far along as well. So I think in 5 years' time is actually a really good time frame, right? To know if Jupiter as a project, Jupiter as a community, and JUP as a token, whether that's stable enough or not. Make sense? Cool? Now, and so my DAO ask. I want to ask a DAO to reserve 230 million JUP for me, right, as a bonus for 2030, right? And my personal price target is $5, right? Come on, let's go. Might be too high, man. I don't care, right? But that's actually so that's my. So I would like to put this to DAO vote. Okay, basically DAO is simple. Option one. Okay. Withdraw from the reserve, I get my JUP as per schedule. Okay, cool, make sense? Option 2, okay? I wait for 5 years, right, to get my allocation, okay? But I also want a bonus, okay? Make sense? Why? Because, and there's a 5-year plan, right? So 5 years time, 2030, so in total, I'll get 500 million JUP, right? $5 JUP target, max, cat alignment. How does that sound? I remember, if this fails, it's his fault. Let me see. Cool, yeah, but anyway, so that's my proposal, 555 proposal, right? Basically, the nice thing I just proposed is simple, right? The value is simple, okay? There'll be no net emissions to a community at all, right? So we don't touch so for the next 2 years, we will not touch the reserve at all. okay? Just no net emissions, okay? For 2 years, for next 2 years, right? And then, I get my JUP much later, right? And alignment, right? Make sense? Cool? So, it's simple. I don't win until we all win, right? Yes. Alignment. So, I also want to take a chance to clear up a very, 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 very fucking big and annoying, right, misconception of me, okay? People always go, oh, Meow, you don't like money, blah, 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 yeah, you always post something. No, fuck that shit, I love it, okay? Right, I really, really, really want that yacht. Okay, Ken? All right, I really fucking want it. Get it on stage right now, I want that fucking yacht, all right? But the thing is this, I want it with everyone here on board. Get it? Right, that's how we do it, okay? We don't win, I don't win until we win. Make sense? Cool, that's what I want. Because it's more fun with friends, right? Cash, am I right? Yeah, because winning is more fun when you have friends. That's how we do it, okay? Yep. So anyway, that's my 555 proposal. It's probably the most ballsy thing I've done so far. Is that right, Cash? I'm looking for emotional support here, bro. Yeah, okay, cool, all right. So anyway, it's probably the most ballsy thing I've done. Anyway, we'll figure out a time to put the vote, okay? So again, the vote is simple, okay? Option 1, simple, right? We'll fund the talent needs for the long-term talent needs for the JUP in the fund reserve. Option 2, we do that, whatever. I can't go back up. Yeah. All right, so it's a really fun vote. Let's fucking go! I think it'll be a really fun vote. Am I right? What do you guys think? Fun vote? And remember, we also implemented the world's first verified feedback. All right, so if you don't like the developer, you can just leave feedback, okay? Verified. All right, it's the best thing ever. All right, okay, so that's it. Thank you guys. So remember, so anyway, that is the plan. All right, how do you go up? How do I go up? How do I press up? Done? Oh, here. Sorry. I must end with this thing, sorry. So, that's it. There you go. Right, that's our plan. To make JUP the GOAT Token! So, please hey guys, please go outside, take a photo, okay, and say, JUP the GOAT. Get it? Token. JUP the GOAT Token. All right, cool, sounds good. The one that gets the most likes, get the prize. Okay, promise, all right, let's go. All right. I'm done.